Let's talk about the April 2020 market update for real estate for Elmore County. Now, you know, it's not all doom and gloom. People are kind of scared to go out and look at homes, or maybe if you're a seller, you're kind of worried about showing your home. So there's a lot of things that are going on in the real estate market, and it's not all bad. There's some really good things out there too, and we're going to talk about that in this video, and we're going to get started right now. Hey, my name is Chad Palmer. I'm a realtor here with Century 21 Brandt Wright Realty here in Elmore County. And today I wanted to talk with you about the April 2020 market update. And you know, and it's not all doom and gloom, and it's not all everything is down. There are some really good points in it, and I'm going to go to my computer and get you on there and let you see some of the things that are happening in Elmore County. Some really interesting points that I think that you're really going to like, especially if you're a seller. If you're thinking about selling your home, this could be a good time, and I'm going to show you why. Now, I know because of this pandemic, there's a lot of things that are, you know, a lot of businesses are closed, and, you know, it's kind of affected the way that we do our life, you know, as far as going shopping and doing all the things that we normally do. Man, it's really changed everything, including the real estate market. And, you know, showing homes or buying homes. But I'm going to tell you what, the real estate market has really been pretty good. So let's go to my computer. We're going to go there right now. I'm going to show you kind of what's going on in Elmore County. Okay, so here we go. So I wanted to, this market update is going to be for Elmore County, April of 2020 compared to April of 2019. But what I like to say first is our total MLS comparing 2020 April to 2019 April. Our total MLS is down around 10%. Now this is Elmore County, and as you can see, our sales are down. That's about 24-25%. DOM is days on the market. So 2019 average days on the market were 80, 2020 average days on the market were 78, down a little bit. And this statistic right here is pretty cool. This is the percentage of the sale of the list price that the property sold for. So in this case, in 2020, the homes average selling for 96.74% of the list price. As in 2019, they sold for 97.81% of the list price. So whatever you list it for and whatever it sold it for, that's the percentage. That's a pretty cool thing to know. So now this is Elmore County for April compared to last April. The average list price for this year is $203,528 compared to $199. This is what they listed for. This is what they sold for. Now this is the 36093 zip code, the Redland Road area, and this is kind of surprising, is that the sales were actually up. So everywhere else, pretty much in Elmore County, was down. The 36093 zip code was up, and I think it was up about 16%. Now days on the market ended up being a little bit longer, but look at the percentage, what the price listed and sold for. Those percentages are really high, and those are really good. Both of those numbers are very good. So Redland Road area is doing pretty well. Now look at the list price. The average list price for homes in the 36093 zip code, about $250,000 this year, $251,000, and then last year was $241,000. And these are the sold prices. Average sold price is $245 to $237. So 36093 zip code is doing pretty well. Now this is the Wetumpka real estate market. Now Wetumpka, if your address is Wetumpka, that's what this entails right here. So look at this. The average sales last year, or the sales last year for April of 2019 were 42, and this year they're 41. So I mean, that's pretty flat. These are the average list prices for the Wetumpka area. Now this also includes the 36093 zip code. So that's why these numbers are a little bit high. That zip code 36093 zip code is high. The homes are a little bit higher. So these are the average list prices. These are the average sold prices. And days on the market for Wetumpka actually were up pretty good bit to 95 days on the market compared to last year for 70. And then here the list price compared to the sold price, those are also very good. Now this is Millbrook. Now Millbrook was down a little bit. Millbrook was down about 32%, but you're talking about 8 sales difference. And so this is what I find interesting too, is the average sale price in Millbrook this year has gone up about $15,000, up to $175. Last year it was $159, and this is the average sold price too. And you can see right here is that this list price to sold price, this thing, they're negotiating more. You can tell it in this figure right here, is that they actually average list was 175, they actually sold it for 164. And you can tell that they're negotiating more here because the list price to sold price is down to 93.97%. So 93% is what. And then days on the market, the days on the market are coming down. Last year it was 82, this year it's 74. So, it probably has something to do with their negotiating a little bit more in the Millbrook area, for whatever reason. I'm not exactly sure, but those are pretty interesting numbers to understand. The whole total market's down. It's not really that bad. Wetumpka's pretty level. 36093 is up, and Millbrook is down just a little bit. Now here's a pretty interesting thing that I wanted you to know. The market absorption rate. Now I know you're going to say, well, what the heck does that mean? It's the rate in which homes sell in a given area during a given time. And if an absorption rate is 20% or higher, that means the homes are selling quickly and the market favors the sellers. So what kind of rate do we have? What's our absorption rate in Elmore County? Well, the absorption rate in Elmore County is 36.4%. That means it's a seller's market. So the seller's market means the seller's got the power. There's more demand and less supply, so it allows you to negotiate better deals. So there's not enough homes on the market right now. Basically, that's what that means. And there's a lot of buyers out there buying. I can tell you from my own personal experience during these last 2 months when we're going through the pandemic, and we're still going through the pandemic. That's right, but I tell you what, my listings have been selling. We've got a lot going on, so this is really true. It's a seller's market. There's just not enough supply out there. Now, months of supply. So basically, what this means is it's how many months of supply. If we didn't list any more homes at all in Elmore County right now, how many months would it take us to sell out of our listings? Well, it's going to take about 2.7 months. We're selling an average right now of about 79 homes a month in Elmore County. And right now we only have 217 homes that are listed in MLS. So that's only 2.7 months of inventory. Now, the National Association of Realtors says a balanced market is 5 months worth of inventory. So if it's higher than 5 months, that indicates a buyer's market, and lower than 5 months indicates a seller's market. We only have 2.7 months, so that also indicates the seller's market. So the absorption rate and the month of supply both indicate a seller's market. So if you're thinking about selling your home, now may be a good time to do it. I hope you enjoyed that video. There's a lot of good things going on in the real estate market. If you're a buyer, interest rates are cheap. Now's an excellent time to buy a home. I think the average is 3.5% or something like that. It depends on what kind of loan you can get that you need to qualify for, or you could qualify for. So interest rates are great. Now's an excellent time to buy. You know, if you're a seller, especially if you're a seller, if you're thinking about selling your home, now may be a very good time to do it. There's not near enough homes on the market. So if you get it priced right, if it's in good condition, get it priced right, that thing will sell. You know, one important thing I think to note is that this is nothing like the financial crisis of 2008. You know, 2008 mortgage companies were making loans to everybody, and then a lot of them couldn't make a monthly payment, and then it all came to a head, and that's what ended up making everything crash. So that was a terrible, terrible time. This is nothing like that. It's a little bit difficult now until we get used to what we're doing, but I think there's a lot of good things that are going on in the real estate market. You can sell a home safely and you can buy a home safely. There's a lot of good ways to do it. So if you're considering selling your home, now may be a very good time to do it. I love an opportunity to talk to you. If you have any questions about selling your home, please reach out to me. I'm going to put a link to a seller's guide that I think will really help you. It'll tell you all the things that you need to do to get your home ready to sell. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I'll put a link in the description below of a couple different things. One of them be a home inspector's checklist. It's what the home inspector looks for when he's inspecting your homes. That will help you if you get your house, to help you get your house ready for sale. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me and I'll talk with you soon. If you like that video, please consider subscribing to my channel. I put out new videos all the time, and we talk about real estate here in Elmore County. So hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, because I don't want you to miss